Now, first of all, before I start saying anything, I drew huge inspiration from a YouTuber named DougDoug. He creates these videos where he explains certain video games with food, and they are amazing, really high quality, and just awesome. So yeah, thanks to DougDoug for the inspiration. But Rocket League is a restaurant. Now, it's the best type of restaurant, a Mexican food restaurant, and they serve all types of foods: quesadillas, burritos, chimichangas, tacos, and tamales. Now, the thing about this restaurant is that everything on the menu is different from the next, but not completely different. Like, for example, tortillas are the main thing in every dish at the restaurant. Kind of like how you need car control in Rocket League to do anything. Without a tortilla, you wouldn't have burritos, tacos, or chimichangas. A tortilla might be a very basic thing, but without it, it isn't Mexican food. But Luke, I get a lifestyle bowl from Chipotle. Does that count? And to that I say, who on earth goes to Chipotle and orders a lifestyle bowl? If you go to Chipotle, you're supposed to get a burrito larger than my weight. Never mind, that's dumb. Just get a burrito. Also, if you have a good tortilla, it makes eating the burrito much more enjoyable. But if you're good at car controlling in Rocket League, it's still unenjoyable. But without a tortilla, you just have a bunch of ingredients all over a plate, and no one would eat a bunch of meat, cheese, and hot sauce with a spoon. But Car Control in Rocket League bundles up all of the other ingredients and adds that little extra boost of flavor. Kind of like how a tortilla bundles up all of the ingredients in the burrito. Next comes the meat in the burrito, taco, or chimichanga, burrito. The meat of the burrito is ground play. Now, ground play is about half the game, kind of like how meat is half the burrito. But Luke, I'm vegan, or Luke, I like bean and cheese burritos. Then just get out. Without meat, it isn't a burrito, and without being able to play on the ground, you're a bad Rocket League player. Now, another main ingredient in a burrito is cheese. Unless you're lactose, I literally wrote lactose tolerant.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But as I was saying, another main ingredient in the burrito is cheese, unless you're lactose intolerant or don't like cheese, so never mind. The next main ingredient in a Rocket League player is the sauce. Whether it's hot sauce, guacamole, or salsa, you need a sauce in your burrito, or else sometimes it just gets too dry. Kind of like how in Rocket League, if you can't aerial, the game gets boring. Now, the thing about sauces is you can have so much depth to the sauce itself. Like in salsa, for example, you can have it be very basic with just diced tomatoes, salt, and onions, which is fine, it gets the job done. You can score without aerialing and other stuff. But when you add jalapenos and lime and cilantro is when your salsa starts to taste amazing. Like when you can do aerial shots and double taps is when your gameplay starts to taste good. Now, those are the main things in a burrito: a tortilla, sauce, and meat. But with just those ingredients alone, the burrito would taste pretty weird. Yeah, you would have all the ingredients for a great burrito, but you don't have those extra mechanics that boost the burrito to greatness. Now, look at it like this. Each and every Rocket League player is a cook.
Anyone can cook.
And every Rocket League player can decide what they want in their taco. It's like if a chef wanted to put in cilantro in his taco, but he had to go out into the full sunlight to find the cilantro. That's exactly what a Rocket League player has to do. But instead of going outside, because who would do that, they have to grind for hours in training trying to perfect an air dribble. But it will all be worth it in the end, because it adds an extra flavor to your burrito that it didn't have before. And every new skill adds to your arsenal, so you become better as a player. Like how the more ingredients you add to your burrito, the better your burrito tastes. But every Rocket League player is different because of what they choose to put in their mechanic burrito. Hey Nick, what mechanic should I add to my burrito next? Add flip resets. So every player at the Rocket League restaurant ends up having their own unique flavor you can bring to the game. But sometimes people focus only on the ingredients and neglect other parts of their dish, like rotating your tortilla on the pan. What I'm trying to say is, sometimes players hyper-focus one part of their burrito, which leaves the rest of the burrito tasting bad. Now, a bad burrito makes me sad. Some players focus on their mechanics, and it leaves things like game sense and rotation in the trash. Overall, you need to remember to rotate your tortilla when it's on the stove. Because I don't care if you can air dribble and 360 no-scope triple tap Garrett, I only care if you can hit the ball hard for a clear. I'm sorry if that made no sense, but you know who you are. Now, those are the players of Rocket League, but I forgot to mention what the game actually is, so to put in a short version, Rocket League is a cooking competition where 2 teams of 3 chefs make their own burrito with the ingredients they have acquired over playing Rocket League. Each of the chefs then puts their best ingredients in their burrito, and whoever as a team makes the best burritos win. Except it's not that simple. One of the chefs could have possibly been on a vacation and forgot one of their ingredients at home. Or maybe one of the chefs just got divorced. You never know. And then there's that one chef who's been looking for ingredients for 5 years and destroys every other burrito with how many ingredients he has. But do you see what I'm trying to say? It's not always the best team that wins, because emotions and personal crap affect how the average Rocket League player plays. Like, if one guy just came back from vacation, he's not going to be playing as good as the guy who's been playing non-stop ever since he left 1 month ago. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not as simple as one team making the better burritos. But if my mom asked me to explain Rocket League with food, this is what I would say. Each player is a chef, and they make a burrito with different ingredients they have gathered throughout their course of being a chef. They then go up against other chefs in a cooking competition, and whoever has the best burritos win, unless you've gone on a vacation. Okay, well, this is Bell Pepper, and you can't put me in a burrito, so see ya.